Happy Black Business Month. I told y'all I'm going to be giving y'all unsolicited, info all month long. So the one that I'm sharing today is how your friends matter more than you know, especially while you're building a business, right? Because I have best friends who have seen me through it all. Like, I've had best friends say, put my credit card on your phone. I have best friends that say, I'll pay your bills. I'll do the right. Like, who stepped in the gap as I begin to build, but who can hear me and be like, girl, you tripping, or girl, you need to do this, or, you know. But a few things that come to my mind that made me like turn on the camera. One of my friends told me more recently, and this is a New York friend, she told me, she said, you stand on business. And at first I was like, what does she mean? But baby, once I started looking around, it was nothing but evidence that your girl stand on business. And so for me, that was like and you're right, because I do what I say I'm going to do, and when I say I'm going to do it, and if I'm not doing what I say I'm going to do, I got to figure out a way to get it done. And so her saying I stand on business produces things like this. I have to visually see stuff. This is me realizing I'm a multi-hyphenate. My hands is in multiple things, 4 areas that my hand is touching. 3 of them is my own business. 1 is ownership is the future. So who am I? What do I need to do? What are the overlapping tasks? Like that type of stuff. But this is what allows me to stand on business when I pause and get order in my life. Another one of my friends said to me, why does it seem like everywhere you go, Samela, you belong? And I was just like, that is such a good question. But I didn't realize that was even my story. And this is what building block is rooted in, right? Like, I believe that you should go to places where you belong. You should be in rooms where you belong. Every room you go in, you belong. Because if you in there, you there. But that's neither here nor there. That's another conversation for another day. But imagine me having the wrong people around me, because I've had people around me and told me I need to get a job. You're not taking it serious. And so what am I saying? On this National Black Business Month, it is so important who you let in your ear, what you let in your ear, what you have in your environment, because you are the sum total of the people that you keep around you. Another example, my teammates who've been working with me understand my flow, allow Samela to be the visionary, and they're like, girl, you don't need to worry about that. Like, I have a team. And I mean, I know I've been like in the lab a little quiet, but you can expect that to change very soon as it relates to block and what we're doing with that. But who you have around you, babe, as you build this business, is going to be so important, because they are going to make or break. They're either going to clip your wings or give you wings, because my friends be putting antennas on my back all the time. And when I get confused, they be like, girl, we're not doing this. Or they give me advice and give me other alternatives, other ways to look at it. And because I respect them so much, I actually listen. And because they respect me so much, they keep me going and keep me, because I'm standing on business. I do what I say I'm going to do. And it matters, babe. So get you some good friends. And if you don't know where to get you some good friends at, become a good friend. And go to networking events, go to like-minded places where you can find the type of people who would like to do the things that you like to do, because you don't have time to convince somebody to go places and do this and become this type of person, because you got a business to build. But if you go and put yourself in the environment where other people are already doing it, and be the smallest fry in the room as well, right? Because then that's how you're going to be able to learn. So this one was a bit longer than I had imagined, but moral of the story is, as you continue to build during this National Black Business Month, keep in mind that your friends matter, and they are there. It's not lonely at the top. What happens is we climb to the top knowing that we have to leave some people behind, but also waiting till we get to the top to make friends. I'm tired of doing that. And so I am building a community of trust fund babies so that we can climb together, because we know that God told us we got an inheritance and we might as well do it together. So if you're with me, let me know, boo.